Davis's lawsuit alleges that his constitutional rights were violated because he was denied the right to register for the non-binding plebiscite on Guam's political status. However, Judge Francis Tadinko Gatewood yesterday dismissed the complaint on the grounds that it was not ripe for adjudication. No harm has been done. No plebiscite has taken place or is likely to take place for some time.
Look, when a citizen is denied the right to fully participate in the political process, at the moment of denial, we argued that case is right. We believe the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals or the Supreme Court of the United States will reverse and remand this case back to the district court, where we'll be right back where we started. Or, anytime the plebiscite is set, or even moves toward it, the case will be right. So this case will be back in court.
Davis's attorney, Christian Adams, of the Election Law Center in Washington, D.C., acknowledged that he and his client are disappointed with the decision, but they will appeal, emphasizing that the civil rights violation alleged has not yet been decided in court.
The decision delays the resolution of the plebiscite issue. It does not decide it. No plebiscite is going to ever take place in Guam without this issue being fully litigated and the court ruling on the constitutional problems of the plebiscite.
Judge Tadinko Gatewood's dismissal was with prejudice, meaning that the case can be refiled. She wrote that the plaintiff may bring this suit again before this court for consideration if and when the plaintiff is able to demonstrate that the plebiscite will occur for certain anytime soon. Speaker Judy Wonpat, meanwhile, released a statement yesterday calling the lawsuit unnecessary and time-consuming, and she questioned why there is opposition to allowing an island's indigenous people to express their desires.
It's frankly disgraceful. It reminds me of the Southern politicians of the 1950s who said that these civil rights cases were a big waste of time and resources. And as a matter of fact, that's exactly what the Speaker's quote was. So it's not a waste of time to vindicate civil rights. It's not a waste of resources to bring cases to federal court when rights are deprived. So hopefully the government officials in Gov Guam will begin to realize this is serious and it's going to be litigated to a conclusion.
Those rights belong to people that have been colonized and have not yet received and exercised the right to self-determination. And the U.S. has agreed to that. The U.S. has continued to agree to leave the Guam under list of non-self-governing territories in which those native inhabitants have a right to self-determination.
The right to register and fully participate in the political process, free from racial discrimination, is a right enshrined in the 15th Amendment of the Constitution, the Organic Act, the Voting Rights Act, a whole bunch of civil rights statutes. You have a right to participate in the political process and have your voice heard without regard to who your father was, who your mother was, or the color of your skin.
The merits of the case have not yet been decided. The only thing that the judge said was, it's not ripe.
Right.
What happens when it's ripe and it comes to?
We believe we're going to prevail.
Why?
Because they really are not on point with the issues that are being raised as why the Guam case would result in an equal protection issue. I don't believe it's going to. I believe that the international law as well as internal case law within the United States legal system that have been litigated are going to support our position.
This has been ongoing since 1996.
Correct.
When's the vote going to occur?
We're able to do beautification task force because that's what we want to do, harnessing the efforts of the cabinet. We're able to do all these other things. Why can't we put that effort into the registration and the decolonization registry through the cabinet? And I think that we can achieve this fairly quick if we focus on it.
A year, two?
I think that's possible. That we
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.
Within a year or two.